Hey guys, welcome to Plant Therapy. This is Mona, and I am sitting here just admiring some of my green, splashy Hoyas, and just looking at similarities between these plants. Now let's just put this one aside for a hot second. Let me tell you what started this impulse to start filming. I was looking at the Hoya RHM. Yeah, I think it's RHM 066 Mary Alice. I've been trying to find out information on this plant. When I first got it, maybe about a month ago, from Plant Life Flex, my first instinct was, wow, it reminds me of Obavata. And here's one of my oldest Hoyas, Obavata. I got this as a little cutting from somebody on Etsy. And this plant has been through a little something last year. I put it outside and it got a little burned very quickly and couldn't handle the change in temperature. It was too much. Thinking it could handle being out there, I put it in that little greenhouse I bought last year. If you've been following me, you guys may have seen that little video regarding what happened. Thankfully, Rachel from Lots of Pots saved my plants. Yeah, she warned me just in time. And this one took a beating. It lost a few leaves. Here is a little damage from being out there in a little hot house for about a day. There's another leaf somewhere here that had a little damage, my little heart shape. But this one's not bad. But I did cut off a few, and that seemed to stimulate a little bit of growth for me. And putting it on this trellis, that only happened after what went down last year, last summer. So anyway, it shot out a few new leaves. I believe this is one. Definitely this little baby is a recent one. It's still soft. And back here, it also shot out this peduncle that has not done much of anything yet. I don't know that it will, but yeah, it hasn't totally fallen off yet. But yeah, so this one has been a pretty slow grower for me. So I was looking at this guy, and in the short time I've had him, or her, I don't know, is it a he? It's shot out quite a few leaves already. This one, let's see, I think these up here are all new leaves, these three, I believe. And it was on a different trellis, but I decided to work it on this one. So yeah, this seems like it's going to be a fast grower. And hopefully, if I'm lucky, I don't know if it'll bloom. None of these babies have bloomed for me, but some of them are newer than others. So, but anyway, I was just looking at the similarities, right? And someone, when I made the video of this one, the RHM 066 Mary Alice, someone said it looked like fungi or fungi. Never know exactly how to say that, but this is the one I got from Lex as well, Plant Life Flex. Ordered it a while back. I'll put the date on the screen because, of course, it's all a blur. Anyway, look at the leaves. Isn't that cool? So some of them are more round and some are darker than the other side here. These feel pretty firm. I think these are original leaves, and these are leaves that I've had grown in my care. This whole section, I've taken cuttings from this, so it's a pretty fast grower too. And I'm loving it. Yeah, and just, as I'm gazing at these plants, looking at the similarities, and then, I couldn't help but bring this one into. I also have, this is the pubic calyx. Now, I saw on Doug's channel, Doug Chamberlain's Vermont Hoyas. I go in there periodically and see what he has to say. And he was talking about a cross between this and pubic calyx, and it produces a beautiful, beautiful, like deep burgundy kind of flower. And I don't know how they cross these things. I haven't gotten that deep into my Hoya obsession yet, but I think it's coming down the line because I'm curious. And yeah, but I love these. You don't always need variegated plants. You know what I mean? Let me show you one more. Hold on. So this is actually, it was cuttings from my, let's see, which one? Hoya Carnosa Princess. But I took the green leaves. I wanted an all green Carnosa. And I think I have another small plant as well. Did the same. And yeah, I just, sometimes just pretty green, shiny leaves. It's worth it. Now, someone sent me a picture. Robert, the picture you sent me of the beautiful big Hoya you found. I don't know. This is Carnosa. And underneath it feels fuzzy, by the way. It's been a while that I haven't noticed that. But like I said, this is a reverted princess. Or maybe not, because I think it was a mix. Who knows? But this was taken from my princess, and it was more green than it was variegated. So I chopped from the green. And the bottom feels a little fuzzy, which I haven't even noticed that before. On the more mature leaves, I don't know. And anyway, but look at the similarities. I was telling you I wasn't sure if what you had was pubic calyx or a Carnosa. He had sent me a picture, said he found a big, beautiful one, and boy, is it huge. And so anyway, it made me come over here and start looking at these plants and comparing. Now this had gotten a little bit more light initially, so I feel like this is a little lighter than the mother plant. The mother plant was one of the plants that took a beating out there last year in that little greenhouse, so she's barely hanging on. And I made 2 new plants from that. Plus, I took cuttings and made a whole new plant from my mother. And her plant, wow, when I go over there, I have to share that with you guys. Her plant, the leaves are huge. They are huge. Now, she had them out in the summertime, like she had them out on her balcony. And I think now she's probably about to, if she hasn't already put it out. So yeah, being outside, I felt like really helped her plant move along quickly, fast. So pubic calyx is really a nice one. But the ones that have been showing up in the big box stores, I noticed their leaves feel even more succulent or thicker than the ones I have on this plant. But like I said, this is my original pubic calyx splash. Never flowered for me, so I couldn't even tell you what the flower looks like. I'm sure I could look that up. And yeah, so I'm just sitting here admiring all the green, guys, shining green. And I have to show off one more newer one. Hold on one sec. So yeah, here's my Hoya India, and I got that one September of 23. And this baby, she's shooting out new leaves. The underside a little fuzzy, kind of like what I just said about the green Carnosa. So I don't know the origin of this plant, and as far as, you know, if it's a cross or not, but it's called India. It's beautiful. It's been growing like crazy. I love it. Yeah, so just taking in the beauty of these simply green, beautiful Hoyas that I have in my collection, and I'm always going to have them. It's not just about the variegation, guys. I really do appreciate just green as well, especially these big, beautiful, shiny leaves that deserve a little attention. I may sit here and clean them for the rest of my evening. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next video, guys. Good night.